You've boarded the plane. Your neck pillow looks promising, your playlist is ready, and 5 hours later, you're regretting every life decision that led to this seat. Your knees are locked, your spine's protesting, and the guy next to you just claimed the armrest like it's real estate. Long flights in economy aren't for the weak. But what if I told you there's a way to make them feel almost enjoyable? Today, I'm sharing 15 must-know survival tips for long-haul flights in 2025. Little tricks that'll save your body, your sanity, and your seatmate's patience. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit subscribe and like this video. It helps more travelers find these sanity-saving secrets. Let's be honest, economy class isn't built for comfort. 10 hours in a narrow seat can feel like a test of endurance, but surviving it starts before you even step on the plane. Tip number 1. Pick your seat like a strategist, not a gambler. Most travelers pick seats on impulse. Window looks nice, only to regret it mid-air. Window seats are great if you can sleep like a log, but not if your bladder has other plans. Aisle seats sound perfect, until carts and elbows turn you into target practice. The middle? We don't talk about the middle. Here's the secret. Use tools like Seat Guru before check-in. You'll see which seats recline less, which ones are near lavatories, and therefore chaos, and which window seats don't even have windows. One quick search can save hours of mid-air misery. Tip number 2. Dress in layers. Comfort is strategy. Cabin temperatures swing from freezer to sauna faster than you can unwrap your snacks. Wear breathable layers, t-shirt, hoodie, light joggers. You'll adapt easily, stay comfortable, and still look put together. Pro tip: compression socks. They're not stylish, but neither are ankles that look like overinflated balloons. Because surviving economy isn't luck, it's preparation. And coming up next, a trick flight attendants secretly admire. One that gets you served first without paying a cent extra. Ever watched the meal cart roll your way like it's bringing salvation, only to realize you're in row 56 and everything hot is gone by the time it reaches you? Yeah, not fun. Tip number 3. Order a special meal and eat first. Here's a clever move few travelers know. When you book your flight, scroll to the meals section and pick a special meal: vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free, halal, whatever works. Why? Because those meals are served first. While everyone else is staring down the aisle waiting for chicken or pasta roulette, you're already eating hot, fresh, and undisturbed. Bonus: these meals are usually prepped separately, so they tend to be less mystery meat, more actual food. And if you forgot to pick one during booking, just call the airline at least 48 hours before your flight. Boom! Upgraded experience without spending extra. Tip number 4. Bring a wide-mouth thermos, not a water bottle. Hydration is survival at 30,000 feet. But forget those trendy collapsible bottles. Go for a thermos. It keeps water cold, tea hot, and doubles as your mid-flight comfort kit. Flight attendants can pour hot water in it for tea, oatmeal, even soup. Suddenly, you're not just a passenger. You're the cozy genius with a warm meal while everyone else crunches pretzels. And wait till you see what happens when you pair that thermos with your entertainment setup. That's coming next. Before we continue, if these tips are already changing how you'll fly, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. It helps more travelers find these sanity-saving hacks. Ever tried watching a new show on your phone for 10 hours straight, only for it to slip off the tray table every 2 minutes? Yeah, it's exhausting. Tip number 5. Save your favorite show for the flight. Here's a psychological trick. Pick a show, podcast, or even a guilty pleasure snack only for the flight. Suddenly, those long hours feel like a reward instead of a chore. Your brain starts associating the cramped seat with comfort and little victories: cozy blanket, peppermint tea, your favorite series queued up. Before you know it, the hours pass faster than turbulence on takeoff. Pro tip: don't forget a small snack stash. Jerky, gummies, or nuts. Nothing fancy, just something that feels like your territory at 30,000 feet. Tips number 6. Hack your tray table into a mini cinema. No one wants to hold a phone for hours, but with a little creativity, your tray table can become a personal movie theater. Try these hacks. A pop socket on the back of your phone for hands-free viewing. Wedge your phone with a folded sick bag or plastic bag for stability. Or grab a small flexible stand from Amazon. Folds flat in your carry-on, pops up in seconds. Imagine binge-watching without craning your neck or holding your device the whole flight. Your neck and sanity will thank you. And here's the cliffhanger. The next tip isn't just about comfort. It's a power move that keeps your devices charged and your entertainment running, even if the seat outlets are a gamble. You finally settle into your seat, ready to binge your flight-only show, and your phone dies. No outlet, no power bank, no mercy. Instant panic. Tip number 7. Don't assume your seat has power. Even in 2025, not every economy seat has a charging port. Some planes have USB-A, some USB-C, some nothing. And even if there's a port, it might be one for every 3 passengers. Solution? Pack a small power bank, bring both USB-C and USB-A cables, and consider a tiny adapter that works for both. That way, you're never forced into elbow fights over the last working outlet. Tip number 8. Scout your seat before you suffer. Before check-in, pull up Seat Guru or the airline's seat map. Look for seats that recline fully, avoid broken screens, and aren't too close to lavatories or galleys. A smart seat choice is like having an economy-class superpower. It can save you from endless cramped legs, crying babies, or unexpected aisle traffic. Pro tip: wide-body planes often have middle-block aisle seats that let your neighbor choose another exit path. This subtle choice can mean uninterrupted sleep while the person next to you gets their bathroom break elsewhere. You see, survival isn't just snacks and layers, it's strategic moves before and during the flight. Before we continue, if these tips are already changing how you'll fly, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. It helps more travelers find these sanity-saving hacks. Ever see someone on a flight desperately digging through the overhead bin for their gum or phone charger, awkwardly asking strangers to move? Don't be that person. Tip number 9. Build a seat bag and guard it with your life. Before boarding, grab a small personal bag and fill it with your essentials. Headphones, charger, snacks, lip balm, hand sanitizer, and maybe even a travel-size face wipe. Slide it under the seat in front of you, and suddenly, your world is organized chaos-free. No more awkward aisle juggling or rummaging mid-flight. Everything you need is within arm's reach, comfort and sanity intact. Tip number 10. Rethink the neck pillow hype. Airport shops scream, must-have neck pillows. But let's be honest, most of them end up as awkward lumps in your luggage. Instead, grab a small airline pillow and blanket. Roll the blanket or use it for lumbar support. Pro tip: turn a standard neck pillow backwards so the bulk supports your chin instead of the back of your head. Bonus: some frequent flyers even use a lightly inflated beach ball as a squishy footrest. Swollen ankles? Solved. Even with perfect snacks, layers, and seat organization. Sleep is where economy class really tests you. And that's where the next section comes in. A simple trick that lets you sleep without being woken up every time the seatbelt sign dings. Sleeping in economy class is like trying to nap on a roller coaster. Cramped, noisy, and occasionally terrifying. But a few tricks make it surprisingly doable. Tip number 11. Sleep smart, seatbelt over blanket. Here's a genius move. Always buckle your seatbelt on top of your blanket. Why? So when the seatbelt sign flicks on during turbulence, flight attendants see you're safely secured and leave you in peace. No more mid-nap interruptions, no awkward tap-tap shaking on your shoulder. Small change, big comfort. Tip number 12. Create a freshen-up kit. Airplane air is dry enough to turn your skin into sandpaper. Enter the freshen-up kit. Tiny toothbrush with toothpaste, travel face, body wipes, lip balm, hand cream, and facial moisturizer. Female travelers might also include a quick underwear swap or panty liner for a mid-flight refresh. Use this kit in the last 30-60 minutes of the flight, and you step off the plane feeling awake, clean, and surprisingly confident, even if you didn't sleep a full cycle. Combine this with strategic layering. Snacks and seat organization and economy class suddenly doesn't feel like a punishment. You'll land feeling more human than zombie-like. And here's the cliffhanger. Next up is the real trap for travelers who love free perks, and why one tiny choice could ruin all your comfort strategies if you're not careful. Free drinks on a flight. Wine, whiskey, Maybe a fancy cocktail in a tiny plastic cup. Tempting, right? But there's a catch. Tip number 13. Don't fall for the free drink trap. Alcohol hits harder at 30,000 feet. That one glass you normally handle fine? Suddenly it dehydrates you, messes with sleep, and leaves you groggy or even headache-bound on arrival. Solution: stick to water, peppermint tea, or electrolyte drinks you pack in your seat bag. Save the cocktail for your hotel lounge. Your body will thank you. Tip number 14. Not all aisle. Seats are equal. You finally snag that coveted aisle seat. Extra leg room, freedom to stretch. Perfect, right? Well, sometimes it backfires. The trick: on wide-body planes, think 3-4-3 layouts, the best aisle seat isn't at the outer edge, it's in the middle block. Why? Your seatmate has 2 exit options, so they may choose the other side when heading to the bathroom. You get fewer interruptions, more sleep, and less elbow nudging. Strategic seating like this is a subtle, often overlooked way to protect your comfort and sanity. Economy survival isn't just layers, snacks, or even movies. It's a series of small, clever moves that add up to a much better flight experience. Before we continue, if these tips are already changing how you'll fly, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. It helps more travelers find these sanity-saving hacks. All right, you've mastered layers, snacks, seat strategy, and entertainment. But there's one last trick that can make or break your economy experience. Tip number 15. Master your personal space. Your seat isn't just where you sit. It's your tiny kingdom at 30,000 feet. Claim it wisely. Keep essentials in your under-seat bag, arrange your blanket and pillow for maximum comfort, and subtly mark your zone without being annoying. A little foresight keeps neighbors from elbowing you, gate-crashing your snacks, or stealing your armrest. Pro tip: adjust your tray table, blanket, and neck support before takeoff. Once the plane is airborne, you won't want to play Tetris with your space. By the time the first beverage cart rolls through, you're already set, calm, organized, and surprisingly relaxed. And here's a subtle psychological trick. Bring a small item you love, a favorite tea bag, a comforting snack, or even a tiny object that reminds you of home. It sounds small, but at hour 9, it feels like a lifeline. Your brain now associates economy class with little pleasures instead of misery.